The legend of the Pustered prophet. In the ancient city of Velmia, where scholars debated the nature of reality and mystics spoke in riddles, there was one figure who stood above them all, the Pustered prophet. He was not known for his wisdom. He was not known for his clarity. He was known because, once every eclipse, he would step onto the highest balcony of the astral spire, look upon the gathered crowd, open his mouth to speak, and produce the most incomprehensible string of syllables anyone had ever heard. Blondish Frulgasna? The people gasped. What could it mean? The scribes scrambled to write it down, the scholars collapsed into furious debate, and the astrologers ran to their charts, convinced this was the key to unlocking the universe. Some believed his words were a direct message from the gods. Others swore he was revealing future events in a language yet to be deciphered. And then there were the skeptics. The man is just Pustered, they would say, shaking their heads. He doesn't know what he's saying. His thoughts move too fast for his tongue. He exists in a state of infinite mental buffering. But the prophet never corrected them. He simply stared, as if he had already seen the end of the conversation before it started. And then, without another word, he would vanish into the temple, not to be seen again until the next eclipse. Iturish. The great question. For centuries, the people of Velmia tried to decipher his message. Entire schools were built around studying the Pustered doctrine, and debates turned into wars over its meaning. Was it a warning? A blessing? The password to the universe? No one knew. Until one day, a child, no older than 5, stood beneath the prophet's balcony as the next eclipse approached. As the crowd gathered, she tugged on the robes of the highest scholar and asked, "Why don't we just ask him what he means?" Silence fell. The scholar froze, as if struck by divine lightning. The idea was so simple, so Pustered in its brilliance, that no one had ever considered it before. And so, when the prophet emerged, they didn't scramble for scrolls. They didn't argue or fight or predict. They simply listened. He stepped forward, opened his mouth, and spoke the final words of the Pustered doctrine. Oh damn, my brain skipped. And then he left. And from that day forward, the people of Velmia realized, sometimes the greatest mystery of the universe is just someone thinking too fast for their own good. And that is why, even today, when someone speaks nonsense in a moment of chaos and brilliance, we say they are truly profoundly Pustered. The end. Or maybe the beginning. It's hard to say. I'm kinda Pustered.